Four people are left without a home today after these massive trees fell on two apartment buildings in South St. Louis County. Thank you for joining us for 5 on Your Side at 5. I'm Robert Townsend. 5 on Your Side's Reagan DeTrolio talked with some of those tenants who are now salvaging what they can.
I think they're probably at least 60 feet tall, and I don't know how old they are, but they've been there for a long time.
Mark Felderworth is one of the four tenants in these apartment buildings off Kingston Drive in Lemay that no longer has a place to call home.
I'm not sure what part of that hit me in the head.
He was making food around 5:30 Friday evening when trees came crashing through his roof.
I was standing right there. Actually, I think there's probably a piece of chicken laying there somewhere with a cutting board. Before I knew it, the ceiling would come down. I had insulation all over me. My finger got cut, I was bleeding. The floor kind of sunk down.
David Seitz lives in the building across from Felderworth. He was also inside his apartment at the time of the crash.
It sounded like a big kaboom, and we looked outside and it almost sounded like an earthquake happened.
Let's zoom out so I can show you just how massive these limbs are behind me compared to my size. I talked with one of the apartment managers here on this property, and she says, well, the company she works for has no comment on this incident. We have been seeing her go in and out of this apartment trying to help residents who no longer have a home.
They put everybody up in the hotel. They're supposed to have other accommodations. What those accommodations are, I don't know.
Lemay firefighters tell 5 on Your Side the trees could have collapsed due to a combination of construction work eroding the ground nearby and recent rain, but there's still no confirmed cause.
I knew this was going to happen, you know, since they've started putting in new piping along this road.
Now Felderworth has to figure out where he's going to put all of his belongings. He tells me he's just grateful he escaped with his life.
Thankful I'm okay, because that's a lot of weight. I mean, that could have absolutely killed me.
Reporting in Lemay, I'm Reagan DeTrolio, 5 on Your Side.
Thankfully, nobody was hurt.